Hey everyone, it's Jen and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If it's your first time to my channel, hey, what's up? And thank you so much for watching. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today's video, I've been trying to figure out what to shoot during this whole quarantine self-isolation. And I have to tell you, the inspiration is hard to find. And so today I decided I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna shoot some videos, and I'm like, what am I gonna shoot? As I was doing my makeup, I realized I've never really shared with you my favorite makeup brushes. So I have a few, but I'm not gonna go through all of them. I'm gonna go through my favorites and we'll see how many that comes to. I'll cap it at 10 because I already know that I have definitely 5 that I want. So if you want to see the makeup brushes that I use on a regular basis, then keep on watching. I will do my best to find the links to all of these below. Some of them are really old, and so I don't know if they exist, but I will try my hardest. Let's start off with my foundation brush. This is by Hourglass, and this is their Hourglass, and then it just has a 2 on it. So this brush I've been using for 2 or 3 years now. I really need to wash it. And it is by Hourglass. It's a really high quality. This is one of the more expensive brushes. It might be the most or second most expensive that I show you. But I can tell you this is so great. I put my foundation on with this. I put tinted moisturizer. I've done, you can do bronzer. You can actually do powder with this. It's just really, really nice. And when I clean it, you can see that the bristles are actually, they still like, have an ombre effect, but this is a lot cleaner. It just puts everything on really smoothly, so I'll just brush it, and then if there's any sort of streaks, I'll just kind of dab it like this. But like I said, you can use your bronzer with this, you can use blush if you wanted to, your foundation. It's kind of an all-over brush, and I think that if you wanted to make an investment in one brush, I've found this one to be really incredible. My next brush is my bronzer brush. I don't know if this is technically a bronzer brush, but I use it for bronzer. It's by Sephora. It's faded, as you can see. It has the number 59. It's the brush number 59. So this is tapered, if you can see there. I absolutely love this because of the tapered. It makes it easier to brush on my bronzer this way and kind of just easily all around my face. It's really soft. Again, all of these actually need to be washed. Why I didn't wash them? I don't know. It's not like I don't have the time. This I've used this for years, which is why it's so faded. I don't think I need to replace it. I wash this brush regularly and it's maintained its shape. It goes on with, I like the application because it doesn't put too much bronzer on. It puts just enough, and it's also not too light. It's somewhere in between, and it's perfect for me. So this brush is by Bobbi Brown, and it is called the Sheer Powder. Wow, I've never used it for powder. Here's what I use this brush for. I use it for highlighter. I find that it picks up just the perfect amount of product, very, very light, and I can put highlighter on, and it doesn't kind of like cake it on. It's just really light, and it's buildable if I want it to be. But something about these bristles, it's just, well, you can see because I put bronzer. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. It just does something very light. I also like to use this for blush. So when I'm traveling, this is another brush I bring with me because I can use this for highlighter and for blush. It just lightly applies the blush, and again, I can build it. So this I have had, I don't even know for how many years. It is held up, I mean, 7, 8 years maybe. I've had this for a very long time, and I love it, and I really hope they still make it because one day I'm gonna need a new one, and I hope I can still find it. This brush is one that I just started recently using. My mom actually was watching a YouTuber, I forgot which YouTuber, and told me that she talks about this Morphe M433 brush. So this is for eyeshadow, and I did my eyes with this brush today. I actually did all 3 colors. So I have a base, I have a, I forgot what, transition color, then I had 2 more, and I use this brush for all of it. I really like it. The bristles aren't as soft as some other brushes, but I don't really mind it. It's just like the perfect brush to get, like it's tapered just a little bit. And so the way you angle the brush, you can either put it like flat for like all over color, or you can kind of tilt it to just get in the creases, or just, you can use the point just to get right here. So I found this to be a really great brush, and I highly recommend it. So this one, it's e.l.f. This is the least expensive one I'm gonna show. The Flawless Concealer Brush. I've had this for about 6 to 8 months now, and I absolutely love it. So I use this for concealer under my eyes. I use it for concealer if I need anywhere around my face, and I just really love it. I was using this Sephora 57 brush, which is still good, but the difference here is that this one's a lot more dense and this is fluffier. And so I find that I prefer the application of my concealer when I use this one. If I want more of a heavy hand, I will switch over to this, but I found that this one is like really great, and it's also really inexpensive. Another brush that I use a lot, this is by Eco Tools, and this is their Kabuki. I think I got this in like some sort of a set that Ulta had on sale from like a holiday season. I don't know. I like this Kabuki. I apply my powder with this one because I just kind of tap it in the powder and then kind of push it on my face. I like it because it's really big and I don't have to brush things if I don't want to. So this one's really good. I also like this to bring bronzer down to like my neck and chest area. I tend to, as you can probably tell in this video, do a lot darker on my face and wasn't planning on wearing a v-neck, so whatever. I could take bronzer and it's just a bigger brush. It's just a bigger brush overall, so it makes it easier to get all over this area. This is also a really random thing that I've used this for, and I can smell it, so I know I've definitely done it. If you want to get perfume on like all over your body instead of just different areas, you can actually like spray it on you. Take a big fluffy brush like this and just go like this, and it distributes the perfume, and it's actually really, really great. So that's something I like to do in the summer months. So this brush can do it all pretty much. So another brush from Eco Tools. This is called, it's Airbrushed Finishing. This I really like to use. It's cool. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it has like different layers of bristles in here. So it's really like, it kind of comes out. And I like to use this for powders. I like to use it for blending. And so like, I find it most helpful for blending. So if I did like maybe went a little aggressive on the bronzer, I don't go always, like this doesn't always fix it. And so I take this and this will distribute it. I do that also if I overdo it on blush as well. I think I mentioned I use it for powder. It helps kind of just move everything around, but overall I use this as a blending brush, even though it's not called that, Airbrushed Finishing. I guess maybe that's what finishing means. I don't know, that's what I use it for. Two more, let's go with this blending brush for your eyes. This is Sigma E35. It's kind of faded, but I will put a link below. This one I should wash because if I did wash it, it would be that color right there. And this I love to use to just like, after I put my eye color on, I just go like this and it blends it all in. It's a really great brush. I like the length of the bristles. Some of the blending brushes I've had before, the bristles are too short, like this one. You can see the difference. It looks like a minimal difference, but it actually means quite a bit. And the density of the bristles. So it's like perfect. It's not too dense. It's not too fluffy. It's tapered enough. And it just is so, so good at blending the eyeshadows. My final brush is another one from e.l.f. Cosmetics. And this is the Blush Brush by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I just got this about 4 or 5 months ago. I'm losing track of time. And I love this because it's tapered a little bit. And then it's also fluffy. We can see that I have stuff on. So I love it because I can either brush this way, I can pat it on, I can use this side, I can go like that. It is just really nice. I don't like too dense of a blush brush, and this one I found to be perfect. I do have a couple other, like I have this Sigma one and I have this Sephora one. So this one's super tapered. This one is kind of like, I don't really prefer this one. This one's okay, but this one's perfect because it just easily goes on. So there you have it. Those are my favorite makeup brushes that I use regularly. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know how I wash my makeup brushes, I have a video on that. So check that one out. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.